Never in my 27 years of existence did I think there would be a song dedicated to my ex. But Sabrina Carpenter, being a girl's girl, she decided to speak what's on my mind, and that is why in today's episode of In My Opinion, I'll be talking about her latest track, that is Manchild. So Manchild isn't just a music video. When I watched it for the first time, I felt there are a lot of metaphors because it is a creative explosion of her storytelling. The visuals are really very insane, and not to forget about the men and the vehicles. Now also this song is the lead single from her upcoming 7th studio album, which is called as Man's Best Friend. And to be honest, this song and the music video hit like 5 million views in less than 12 hours. Now this song is co-written and co-produced with Jack Antonoff, who is none other than Taylor Swift's best friend and of course the songwriter as well on a lot of her songs. And also there are additional songwriting credits given to Amy Allen. And with that, let's start with this music video dissection. Okay, when I first saw the music video, it was so very fun and chaotic that I had to keep rewatching it again and again to derive a meaning, because every 2 seconds the frame of the music video was changing. So if you probably look down even once, you probably missed an entire plot. So the music video starts with a bird who is sitting on top of a tortoise, and I felt that the bird signified Sabrina Carpenter and the tortoise signified the men that she sort of has dated. Now the tortoise is seen moving very slow, and it gives me an idea that maybe it's the kind of men that she dates who try to pull her down and bring her down, and she is not being able to reach her true potential because birds do tend to fly. After that, we see Sabrina, who is being flung out of a car, and she is in the middle of nowhere because she is seen deserted on a road, and she is seen asking for hitchhikes. Okay, for the people who are not familiar what hitchhiking is, it's basically that you're asking for a free ride and you end up doing this sign asking other drivers for a free lift, if I have to be specific. Now the way she hitchhikes, it sort of shows that she is jumping from one relationship to another, because she is seen jumping from one car to another, and it also signifies the kind of men that she is sort of dated. Now when she is deserted on the street, it seems like she is looking for something real or a meaningful relationship, but it feels like she is deserted, right? So which means that she is in a lonely place looking for love. Now all the people, or all the men to be specific, in the music video seem very pleasing at first, just like the men we meet, but land up being total red flags for her, because in some way or the other they don't have that character or the love that Sabrina is looking for. Now there is one man who is seen driving with a pirate wheel. Another man just leaves her in a very dangerous situation, to be specific, when she's kind of getting robbed. And one man who lands up drawing the entire landscape behind her but not her, kind of signifying that in a relationship that she's been with, she was not the most important person in that man's life. So in the next part of the music video, we do see various men who come into Sabrina's life with different type of cars, but it does have a deeper meaning towards it. The first one is the guy who comes with a truck but no trailer behind. It sort of symbolizes that he came with a lot of good looks and a lot of potential, but there was nothing substantial that he could provide Sabrina with. Next, we have a man who comes with a recliner car, and it sort of just gave lazy attitude towards the relationship. Also, there was a truck with a tree, which sort of symbolized the fact that this kind of love was very strong, but it was overshadowing and sort of blocked Sabrina from finding out her true potential. Also, there was a guy with a jet ski, and it kind of symbolized that he was a very fun type of guy but did not want serious commitment towards Sabrina. She's also seen swimming with sharks and orcas, which sort of symbolized that some men put her in like very dangerous situations and she didn't know how to get out of it. And towards the end, we see that there is a man who sets himself on fire. Now it sort of also symbolizes the fact that some people just try to destroy themselves and there is nothing you can do to save them. So if you watch the music video very closely, there are a lot of animals which also make an appearance. Now, I have this personal theory that it sort of symbolizes the type of, man-child that she's dealt with. Now, talking about the animals in the music video, there is also a particular scene where we see that there are sheep who are watching her fall asleep. Now, there is a particular exercise that we do when we are exhausted, that is counting sheep until we fall asleep. And it also signifies that fact that she is so exhausted with the relationships that she has had with men that that's the only exercise that can save her. Also, there is another scene where there is an elephant who is technically in the room, signifying that some men are not very vocal about their feelings. And not to forget the scene where she is seen in a pig bath, like literally there are pigs in the bath that she's having, and in that iconic moment she tells the lyrics that is, "Hey men," signifying that some men are just pigs. Now, even though if the music video is very chaotic, it also plays a very significant role in Sabrina's life because she is calling out herself. Yes, the kind of men she's dated is very useless, but she's the one who's actively making such choices, and she knows that they are red flags, but she's the one who tries to save them or wants to be in such type of relationships because that is the kind of person that she is. Now, another theory that I have about the music video is that I counted the number of outfits that Sabrina particularly wore in the music video, and it amounted to 37. Now, my theory is that maybe every outfit that she changed also signifies her new era, which is the man's best friend era, and I'm particularly thinking that she might have a music video for every one of her song. If you also think the same, let me know in the comment section below. One part of the music video which is very iconic is the part where she is seen wearing a red dress, and it sort of gives me Dolly Parton vibes. Also, the whole music video and the song is such, it is very heavily influenced by ABBA, which is also a little 80s and country music. And let's not forget the last part of the music video, which also has a very deep meaning, starting with the fact that every time Sabrina tries to leave a car, it sort of symbolizes that she's trying to get out of her relationship, but it's never very easy. Also, the fact that she is seen stepping out of a blue car and entering a black car symbolizes the fact that she's getting rid of her short and sweet era and entering her man's best friend era. And towards the end, we see the bird and the tortoise that we saw in the start of the music video. Right now, we see the bird who is carrying the tortoise, which symbolizes the fact that Sabrina is now finally rid of all these relationships, but she's also carrying the baggage of the relationships in her life forward. And in my taste profile, if I have to talk about the music video, it felt like a chocolate which was dipped in bad alcohol, or to be specific, tequila, because it was very unexpected, it was dramatic, but it was something that you can't help reaching out for more. And it was not only me who loved this music video, there were other fans or carpenters, if I have to say, who absolutely loved it. So let me read out few of the comments for you. The first one reads, "The stylist needs a raise, so many outfits and Sabrina looks stunning in all of them," and I absolutely agree with it. The next one is, "This isn't a music video, it's a film. I love this so much." And the last one is, "This is the kind of music video you do when you're a big pop star with a big budget. Amazing storyline, beautiful concept, and cinematic, comprehensible, and true to your artistry." And if you're one of those people who loved Sabrina Carpenter's Manchild, there are other, recommendations that I have for you. Number one is going to be Please Please Please. Second one is going to be Espresso, and the last one is Feather. And if you like this music video breakdown, please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your besties who are probably dating a Manchild. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
94.3 Radio 1.